Okay, then let's
And
tie
in
up the
character.
little creature.
In character, I would probably say that there is better safe than sorry, our good son. But I'm not.
Alright, so I'm gonna take the rope and tie up the creature.
Why tie him up? If you want, I can just break his legs.
I'm going to try and be a little humane about this. You're obviously not going to be humane because you're not human. But I'm gonna try being nice. I mean, we already
That's
beat the
harsh,
crud out of
bro.
him.
That is harsh.
Look, I'm not trying to be a racist or anything. I'm just trying to make a joke.
I don't
Still
know.
pretty
What
harsh.
is harsher? Tying a guy up so that he can't move, or breaking his leg so he doesn't have a choice anyways?
Okay, we're just gonna tie him up, alright?
Alright, I'm keeping looting.
Yeah, keep looting, you big brute. Okay, so tied up. I'm guessing that he's not waking up while I slap him.
Do you tie him up and then slap him, or slap him and then tie him up?
We're gonna say I tie him up and then slap him, okay?
Alright, so Coltaine ties up a little creature with Jacques' rope, then slaps it on the head until it starts to come to. It sort of bobs its head around in a daze, and then realizes what's going on, and firmly closes its eyelids and begins to quake in fear.
So, I'm going to speak in the draconic language, which I know, and gently tell it that if it answers my questions, I'll let it live.
You mean you'll tell me to let it live?
He can't understand what I'm saying, so we'll worry about that later.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you keep looting. Alright, so are you taking a more diplomatic approach, or are you intimidating it?
Considering the tone of my words, I'm gonna say I'm using intimidate.
Roll it.
Alright, so I rolled a 17.
Alright, unfortunately though, the creature does not seem to pay any heed to your warning. It just continues to firmly keep its eyelids shut and quake in fear.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask it anyway. Why did you attack us?
The only response Coltaine receives is a whimper.
This doesn't seem to be working. Maybe I'll try a nicer approach, since I'm very diplomatic as well, you know. So, I'm going to tell it that if it just kindly answers my question, I'll make sure that it leaves safely. And hopefully, this will work.
So you're trying to be diplomatic now?
That's right. I'm a quick switcher.
Roll it.
Alright, so I roll a 7 plus 9, that comes to 16.
Coltaine is both a good cop and bad cop.
That's right.
Well, unfortunately, it seems the gruff start you gave initially is making it not buy your good cop approach this time around, as it still does not respond in any way.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it alone and try the other guy.
Uh-oh, someone walked away. I wonder if that's opportunity for I don't know who.
Okay, so this time I'm gonna take my rope and tie up the other guy that's still alive, and then I'm going to gently slap him until he wakes up. Because if I recall, this was the leader of the group.
This was the guy that was sort of barking at the others and fighting defiantly to the bitter end.
I don't have high hopes for this.
All the more reasons for me to break his legs.
Alright, Rekoj, we may actually need you, so stand by for leg breaking.
Oh, I'm moving forward.
Alright, so you tie him up and then slap him awake?
That's right.
Yeah, as he's slapping him awake, Rekoj, like, puts away his axe, and he basically grabs the creature's legs, like, at a joint with both both hands, looking like he's gonna, like, snap them if necessary.
Okay, this is good. You're holding him upside down, maybe. Maybe not upside down. That might not be good for him. But I want you to be the first thing he sees when he wakes up. Covered in blood.
Sure thing. I'm definitely covered in blood.
I'll make that give a +2 circumstance bonus to Coltaine's intimidate check.
By the way, I will walk further down the, or rather, ride further down the road, and do a perception check. Just to look out to make sure that nothing is coming.
Alright, so while the other two deal with the prisoner, Jacques and his horse, Redenbacher, head down the road and stay on the lookout. There doesn't seem to be anything to worry about for now, but I presume you're going to stay on the watch.
Cautious old man is cautious.
Some cautious you're gonna be. The moment you see something, your horse is gonna go flying.
Well,
Hey,
at least we'll know we
that
saw
horse
something.
makes a lot of noise.
I guess it's like an alarm. Proximity alarm.
Alright, so back with our prisoner here. He wakes up, he sees Rekoj, he sees Coltaine, he scowls.
I tighten my grip on his legs.
So, I'm gonna put on a real mean-toned voice and say, "You there, if you don't tell me why you attacked us, my big friend here is gonna tear you limb from limb. And I mean it." So I roll a 15 plus 9 to my intimidate for a total of 24.
Nice. So, the creature looks to Coltaine, looks back at Rekoj. You can see him scowling even further, and he just spits Irontooth.
Irontooth, huh? Right. I understood that. So, who is this Irontooth, I ask?
The creature responds with indignance. "You'll get nothing else out of me." And he clamps his jaw shut.